Hello again. Glitch Trooper here, aka Whenever I Isaac, and I had a weird crash, and, well, not weird crash, I had to do a little shimmying to reconfigure some mods, and I wound up with a couple items I'm not sure if I've technically unlocked yet within the mods, because I have no idea what this flaming orbital thing is all about, but I'm pretty sure it's from Lost and Forgotten. I've also gotten a few things from some of the JoJo's mods that I haven't actually seen those items before, even though I've been playing with the mods for a while. I'm not sure exactly how that happened either, but those, on the other hand, I bought in the Greedier Mode store, so at least today I actually kind of know what they were called, like Tusk Act 2 and one's like Ball Breaker or something like that. But they're definite JoJo's items, I just hadn't seen them before. But this flaming thing, I'm really wondering what's up with this. So, it's like... I was having an issue with something and I had to take out Epic Community Mod for a little while because one of the transformations kind of... it was a normal transformation, but it's how they modified it, and it kind of bugged out in a weird way where it was kind of looping. So I had to take it out because I was exiting the game and then coming back in to see if it would reset, but that did not work. So I had to temporarily turn it off. Probably going to be back on after a while anyhow, but anyhow, I'm in a Greedier Mode run with Cain, which would not be apparent by the way he looks. Although the paperclip might be a slight clue, but let's face it, that trinket comes up in ways other than just Cain. He just happens to be the king of keys. So, I'm about to face Ultra Greed and his guys right before him. And so I'm going to start doing my charge-ups for everything that can charge up before we handle this. Also, interesting thing I recently learned about Maw of the Void. Apparently, you can do a kind of a brim snap-like thing with it. You can start charging up the next round immediately when you discharge, which is pretty handy. So you can keep up the firepower on an enemy. Speaking of enemies, it's that prelude fight room. So if I move just right, boink, little shared firepower there. Nailed them all. It would have been pointless for me to take out, well, there's something that might just happen. It's like a very thin chance of it happening. So I'll go ahead and bomb this guy. If it gives me money, I'll leave it there for a very particular reason. I don't know if that reason will come up at all, but I've got to try. And now these cool swirls I'm getting are neat. They do damage on their own whenever they hit things. I think I get them firing in the opposite direction after my shots dissipate and or hit something. I think that's how it's working. I'm not entirely sure, because I don't remember that specifically being in the description of one of the JoJo's mods. I mean, it was definitely included, I just don't remember it being specifically described that way. Okay, I also have backup NPCs in here. It's going immediately into slot machine mode. Okay. The longer I don't take a hit from this guy, better, because I have Crown of Light, which is awesome. He got no match, so therefore, just the spinners. Wow, what hit that hard? Is that one of my full shot hits, or was that one of my stands? Because I actually have two stands at the time. I know, breaking the rules. But yeah, I have two stands. I have Also, well, technically I have 3, but the other one's not doing much. It just wound up there whenever I had to do the whole mod switcheroo to get things to work right again. So that happened. And apparently whenever you get them, it just never quite works out right. Whenever it's anybody except, I believe that's Giorno's stand, so I think anybody but Giorno can't really use them quite right. So he's just flying around the arena for no particular reason. Although at least I got myself some handy extra hearts. Thank you, Void. Of course, the real measure of Void will be later whenever this guy goes into Greedier Mode. So whenever he becomes ultra greedier, he will be a lot more dangerous to deal with. So hopefully I can leave a few black hearts are on the ground for that, because he's going to be a lot rougher whenever that hits. My orbital fires are also doing awesome things. That's nice. Can they? Okay, that answers my old question, because I was wondering if they'd pretty much engage at once. So, yeah. Okay, my thing's still charging. I was wondering if that would work in this kind of frozen time. So it negates a lot of things. His armor's starting to get the hang of this particular attack, so it might need to calm down a bit. Because the thing a lot of people... Well, it might not be my armor, that might be my fires. It might not be his armor, it might be that my fires are hitting him too, and I'm not actually hitting him with Maw the Void very much. Okay, we're out of that time now. And a whole bunch of shots just hit him all at once from our front green. But yeah, he was just standing there preparing for his classic I'm a slot machine routine. Okay, this time I'm prepared for this. I'm in a good position to rip these apart because, again, Maw the Void. So let's start mauling through them. Okay, I think I hit them all that time. Yeah, he charged up first. Yo, he's taking a brutal barrage. Although it's very laggy. But I think I'll be okay. Oh no, you're not summoning those guys in right now. The two of them together is a little weird, though, I gotta admit. Having Star Platinum and Hierophant Green seems to have a few side effects. But at least I could still rake this guy with my fires. Okay, Maw the Void. We're cutting through key coins. Wow, that worked out beautifully. Up, one left. course, he's still in just ultra greed mode. He's not ultra greedier yet. Remember that. He did take a lot of damage from his own bombs. He does that sometimes. It's always hilarious. Okay. Star Platinum did manage to get in some punches. But oh, ouch. That's... Okay, there goes my bonuses from Crown of Light. To be perfectly fair, it held on for a while. What the? Ticket to ride? What's up with the JoJo's items that I hadn't seen before? So that clearly looks like one. I know I had to shimmy some mods around to get things to work again, but something just seems odd about that. Why am I not shooting right now? Oh well. Will be soon. Aha, got hit by your own bombs again. Maybe it's because I took that item that's not responding very well. Maybe. I still have my other kinds of shots, and I still have my fires. I can still charge it up, so that's not the problem. Star Platinum for still being able to punch. I was just kidding around for... Oh, that guy's gonna get blasted. Go, Star Platinum. You're really nailing him this time. I have some spiders I'll be taking care of. Orbital fires, go! Emerald Splash! Come on! Got a pretty good moment to really nail him for it. Okay. These I can pretty much ignore. And if they're happen to be around. They are good for a few extra black hearts, maybe. If I'm lucky. Did I take a hit? I must have, because I don't have quite full coinage, so... I know I took one earlier. Let's do a pretty big blow here. Don't let him summon anything. Just grind him out. Grind, grind, grind. At least I have alternate attacks, because if I really am not shooting, or I'm shooting not seeing how, then at least I have alternatives. And this is gonna add up way big time whenever the projectiles start moving again. His armor's really added up. I'm gonna have to back off for a moment. Let the projectiles fly and just finish them off while they charge. Yeah, let me just prepare for Ultra Greedier while I'm in here. Also, his armor should reset. I don't think many people realize how armor works, is that it's kind of reactive to the situation. There are all things that get through it to a degree anyhow, and there's things that it's just less effective against. It's a lot less effective against really quick, like repetitive, like quick pulse attacks. It's you know, like just regular tears, but lots of them. And it's more effective against long duration attacks like brimstone beams and stuff like that, where the attack's sustained over a while. Perfectly fair, he's also always somewhat laggy in the regular game. Okay, maybe his armor is shared between forms, because he's definitely taking less damage from my attack. Ugh. Okay. That had a little more range than I thought. Where'd they go? Oh, there I am. Yeah, I had to re-engage. So I gotta slow this guy down a bit. Having two stands really does help. That was crazy random. I think I got Star Platinum from Golden Chest. And, you know, I think I got them both from Golden Chest, actually. Maybe? I think so, anyhow. Maybe this effect just doesn't hit him as much during this time. Oops, I hit the beam. Thought I was going around it. Which was weird, just that it looked like that. So maybe this has odd effects on just visuals in general. But to be perfectly fair, I haven't unleashed it in the Ultra Greedier round of things too terribly often. So pardon me if I don't necessarily have the whole situation memorized as to how it aligns on that note. Oh, my little Serpent's familiar's helping out more than I would expect. He's a little trooper. hasn't done as much leaping, but to be perfectly fair, I haven't let him. Oh, I should remember not to stand there. He's doing his multi-golden brim attack. This might not be as good of a donation day as I was hoping for. Got to beat up to those coins. Oh boy. Big exploding volley. Can I get between? Not entirely. That ought to slow him down, though. Let me grab a few things while I'm in here. Star Platinum's definitely going to town on him right now. Is these coins not settled on the ground yet? Such a weird little thing that sometimes that works grabbing them in midair and sometimes it don't. Yeah, well, guess I'll have to. Yeah, just wait for it. There we go. Okay, he's leaping again. Okay, let me see if I can get a little range between me and him this time. Ooh, that just came out of nowhere. We do have them kind of in a rock and hard place between us, though. That was good teamwork. Can I get a little extra black heartage here? That would be nice. Oh, thank you. Oh, it did drop one. Sweet. Please let me have more than 80 or so coins at the end of this. Whoa, long dash. Okay, beams. Wait for the beams. Let Star Platinum do his pummeling while they fire. Go for the Star Platinum. You're definitely distracting him pretty well for me today. And he leaps. briefly after he hits the ground, I'm probably going to use supers again. It is, with them overlaid like that, it is admittedly a bit hard to tell if I've got a boat charged or not, but you just kind of say that since they seem to use a pretty similar amount of damage to charge up their super meter, that you can kind of guess that they're probably both charged at the same time. Ish. Kind of. Oh gosh, got the whole team in here pretty much. Again, I'm not counting gold experience over there as part of the team. he's just doing his own thing. He's not really participating in this battle. He's like, nope. I don't really. I'm not really trying over here. Just leave me out of this. It's like I refuse to participate in this madness. I'm like, okay, you do you, while we do us. You landed pretty far up there this time. Oh, that was close. Can't see if the door's opening or not from there, so that was just randomly close. Okay, again. Barely missed. And to make things a little more of a tribute to just how much I can control the character, I do have sandals on from Limbo Deals. Because apparently that popped in whenever I had to do some mod wiggling. So that happened. Because I didn't take that deal before, and yet there they are. Okay, let's go all out. Just grind everything. You guys do that while I charge, because apparently I just have lost track of whether or not I'm actually shooting or not. I was definitely shooting before, and then stuff happened. I'm not sure exactly what turned it off. I can be suspicious of what it was, but I can't say for certain. I think Maw the Void has a hard time operating in frozen time. Like, it seriously seems to have issues with this. So, I'm pretty sure it's just my little extra fires are dealing most of, like, a good portion of the damage around this time. But whenever I get back out of this kind of time, I should be ready. He's leaping again. Okay, where are you going this time? Okay. Just gotta stay against this wall. Oh, he hit himself with one of his own random bombs. That's always hilarious. Star Platinum, just go. Well, he looked like he was doing it for a while. Okay, he's definitely popping out some. Whoa, I got hit. Well, if I'm taking a hit, I'm using a retributive tower while I'm still between things. Come on. Let's see if I can hit him with one of my random bombs. Oh, he was jumping at the time. Over here. Land on these, please. Land on these. Well, my controls are having a weird time right now. Way more so than... I think I shook it off. For a while they were doing some odd things. He's pretty close to down. Maybe one more super barrage. Oh, the big chopper is just going at it. You're a great guy for doing your job under all this extreme stress. He's using his I'm getting random gold attacks now. So I'm building back up. But I can see those beams coming. I can't risk it until I can get past them. Then I hit him with the full volley. Well, at least it's retributive. I get a little extra hit every time. So, at least Blackheart's going is worth something. Star Platinum, you're punching the wrong one. Well, you're still hitting him somehow. I'm not going to debate that. It works, it works. Oh, did we get him? It's about to go super volley. I think we got him. Oh, we got him. Okay. I'm gonna go up here to be safe from stuff falling directly on me. Hopefully. All the world has turned to gold. That was a weird fight. Yeah, I'm definitely not shooting anything in particular right now. The Evil Eye. And Sack of Sacks. If you do Greedier Mode first, you get both things after you beat Ultra Greedier. 92 ain't bad for this. Let's see how far I get. Whew, that was a wild ride. What, did I phase through it? I mean, I know sandals can have some odd effects, but... phasing through the greed machine in general is definitely not something that is a good thing to deal with. Let's see, will it auto from here? This could be a bit of a trick, because I don't remember sandals having this problem before. But I don't know if I actually dealt with a machine like this before with them in the same way, so maybe I just didn't have the opportunity to see this coming. Ugh. The struggle. The struggle. You're witnessing the struggle. Okay, Jesus, let me... Okay, so I can't... The ability to phase through objects and around them with these is... apparently interacts with machines in a similar way. So it makes it where you kind of gotta... See, is this gonna be considered... No, it pushed me out. Machine also has a weird pressure to it. And that makes it difficult to hold on unless you push against it, but if I push against it, my item will push me through it. So, I can't do it at full speed. Normally you can go at like a much higher donation speed by just holding onto it, but it's not letting me. But I should be able to get to a point where Lost starts with Holy Mantle within this donation round. Well, while I'm waiting on that, I do have something else I can kind of do. Because there is the chance of... me using this to possibly have a way to get back and get to that money I left back there. Why? Because I got glitter bombs earlier and they can drop some random stuff. That one was a dud. It was just a bomb. How about you? Will you be a good bomb and give me some means of teleportation? I know, very unlikely, but it can happen. You could give me a card that transports me back to the beginning. Maybe a full card would be nice. That went nowhere. A little reluctant to use this particular pill, though. Because there's a chance it's well, that might help. Because I think I got past that problem of things looping in a weird way. So I could try the pill, because one of them is the reason why I was having issues with looping earlier. Come on, display whatever it is that's next thing. Let me push here. Because Cain has like a 0% rate because he hadn't done this yet, so this should be like full donation. Again, the fires, I do wonder what's up with that. What item is this that gives me these cool fires in this particular look from Lost and Forgotten? To be perfectly fair, I might have unlocked it and not known what it did. But at the same time, I didn't get it in the normal way because it just kind of popped in after I did a little mod flipping around, and it wound up replacing something rather than it being like a bought item. So it just like, what the? Like, how did I get this? So it must have been like a mod item ID thing that did that. Like whenever I kind of had to abandon a couple, these two replaced them. Normally the game has much bigger issues with that, and it kind of auto resequences them if there is a number conflict. Like it'll automatically just place them higher in the number line, then you don't worry about it. But this has been a weird exception. So, yeah. As for what I think took out my ability to shoot. I think it might have been that item I got in mid-fight. Ticket to ride. Don't know what it... Oh, thank goodness. At least I'm to that. Okay, now the rest will be progress towards Keeper. Because as you know, you gotta overload the machine to get them. Well, you might know that, you might not actually, but that's how you get one of the final characters of the game, is you pretty much overload the greed machine. And so everything I put in after this point is progress towards that. It looks like I'm going to get over 900 if it doesn't jam. It's pretty unlikely to jam, because I just, as of like a good amount of this donation, got in a jam percentage. It's only 1, so not very likely. I think I got a good rhythm going now with this thing. But yeah, after this I could see what this last pill is, because it could do weird things. And if it does weird things, I might have a chance of getting to that last nickel and coming back. Which reminds me, are there any coins left? Because there's a slight chance in between, there's a slight 888. That's a cool number. Because there's a slight delay between when it can receive a coin again if you're not able to hold on to it, which I can't because I keep going through it, then I can afford to look down real quick at something. But yeah, I think Ticket to Ride somehow was meant to do something else, and something must have interfered with it. So it didn't actually do it, and whenever it didn't actually do it, it was apparently supposed to be a tier effect replacement or something. And when it couldn't replace it correctly, boink. So I'm gonna have to see what one added that, because I had to do a bit of a mod shuffle a while back. And that may have had some interesting side effects. Okay, at least I'm at the end of my coins that I'm going to be able to donate. Of course, if it jams, I'm out of here. Or at least I go immediately to test unknown pill here. See if it's good medicine or bad medicine. Do I get the good thing or do I get the side effect? We'll see. Because I do not have PhD. So it could, it's just classic use there. Like, whatever happens, happens. And I happen to know that an explosive diarrhea is in the rotation. Because that's the thing that put me on loop. Okay, so quick story before I get my last through in, because between lag and stuff I should have time. But whenever you have Epic Community Mod, it alters some transformations to improve them or give them side effects that make them more of a trade-off. And whenever you have the spun transformation, which I had at the time, it makes it where you automatically take any pill that you touch off the ground. So as soon as you try to collect one, instead of actually holding on to it, you'll automatically use it. So again, it gives you a slight preview of what it's like to be Jacob and Esau from Antibirth whenever they put that in and make it a part of Repentance. But the thing is, for some odd reason, it just looped around and around doing explosive diarrhea, and it wouldn't stop doing it. And obviously, I wasn't good. And during that time, it would kind of keep you from interacting with a lot of items and stuff. So I couldn't really do anything until I stopped it. So I tried going out and in repetitively into the game and seeing if I could get it to interrupt that, and it didn't. So I had to temporarily turn off community. Darn lips. Need to lick lips too. Epic Community Mod, because and that stopped the transformation issue. Okay, that is the last of them. Let's see what the number says if I can get everything out of the way. 819. Okay, now let's see what is this. Is this what I think it is? Yes, it is. Okay. Yeah, this is the one that set everything off the first time. but because I don't have that on right now, it shouldn't loop me like crazy. It should just do regular explosives. Well, it'll have the effects of a couple of bomb upgrades I've had, so it may have some other things, and that's why I'm at least risking it. It's because I know it might give me the ability to get out of here and get the other thing. Nope, it did not. That's it. That's it, folks. It's the end of the road. I can't do anything more at all. What's weird is this whole run, I didn't pick up one activated item other than my stands, which are a cross between passive and active in a different way, because they use super meter, they don't use normal meter. So it's like, seriously, like, no normal activated item happened the whole time. It's just like one of the weirdest things, and sometimes that occurs. Sometimes you get like no, like, fill in the blank something, and you're like, really? Because the odds would say you'd get one. It did not happen the entire time. In fact, I don't even think I saw one the whole time. So it's like, really, nothing but passive items. That apparently that is a thing that can happen sometimes in a Greedier Mode run. So I was kind of surprised. But I did come to get a couple of things specifically. And I'm grateful I managed to, because I got the unlocks for Sack of Sacks and Cain's other item, Evil Eye. And I got the ability for the Lost to start with Holy Mantle, which was a really big thing I wanted to do. And again, remember, because of modding situation at this time, I'm pretty much going to be within some mod configuration indefinitely, so until Repentance cures the mod API of its ills, which it does have a few. There's some things that I can see between like how you mod Minecraft and how you mod Isaac, where they could probably learn from what went right with modding in Minecraft and say, you know, we could probably route it easier this way. And so when they really get at it, I think they can learn from that. I mean, the modding, the whole modding situation in Minecraft isn't perfect either, but to say the least, it's a lot better than than on Isaac. I do like playing modded Isaac. I really do. But it just has some serious issues right now. So, there's that. Anyhow, I'll be logging off. Hope to hear from y'all later. And bye for now, everybody.